What's up, everyone? Normally, I would open up as Rock Pony, the Prince of Friendship. But today, I'm opening up as Captain of Team Rocket and Vanellope. This is my first podcast on my official Rock Pony channel. Yeah. Guys, I want to give you an update on how I'm doing, health-wise, I'm feeling great. A couple of weeks ago, I went bowling with my sister, my cousin, my brother-in-law, and, for the first time since losing the championship in Dynamic Duo, I looked pretty fucking good. I can say I looked pretty damn good for the first time since the 2019 season, guys. I'm confident that I'm gonna fucking make a comeback after losing in 2022. As far as who's gonna be my partner in 2023, I cannot answer that at this time. It's going to be a big question mark, right there, because Mark did not show up at the banquet back in January. So, that is a big question mark to see if this team's going to be staying together, if this means we're going to have a partial rebuild once again, if this means Team Rocket and Vanellope will go with another rebuild once again. But, guys, I got 12 days until week 1 of my season, and again, I feel great. I feel damn good. I really feel like I can beat anyone. I feel like I can do it because pull that out. I feel like I can do it, guys. I just feel like I could do this year, guys. I just got faith in myself that I can come back after what felt like one of the most electrifying seasons of my career, and especially after the Summer League season. Hold on, let me turn him down because I want to talk. I'm sorry, guys. After the most electrifying seasons of my whole career in 2022, and also the most saddest moments of my career as well. Now, last summer, I could have made it to a championship, guys. I really could have. It really could have been Angel versus Daniel last season. It really probably could have been a possibility. But if you think about it, guys, I was going through a rough time. I had just lost my grandmother, which was June 2nd of 2022. Man, time flies by fast. And, guys, this is rough. It's been rough on me. It's been rough on my family. And, I ended up finishing with one of the worst records that year. You know, I did not finish that strong, but we ended up finishing with a season sweep, if I remember correctly. And then the next season, which was fall, which wasn't too far behind, we turned the script around. I recovered. I was still hurting, yes, but you know what? I used that pain, and yeah, you could tell I was still hurting because I wasn't getting as many strikes. When I would get strikes, it would be a pattern. It would be one strike one week, two strikes the other week, one strikes the other week, three strikes the other week. It would be back and forth. It'd be pretty much just bobbling back and forth what I would be doing. And by week 2, I had a shot to beat my own record from the previous season, which was 160. But I fell short, and I ended up with 154 damn points. Now, you know, guys, talking about the points, you know, that's going to be very important this year in order for us to get back to the championship. I'm not going to be saying, oh, this is going to be easy. I don't see everybody in that league as easy work at all. I do not think that this is going to be easy. I didn't think it was easy last year, climbing back up. Because remember, guys, last year we held the #1 seed in week 1, and week 2, and then we dropped out of it by week 3, and then week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, we were pretty much really low. By week 9, we started climbing back up. Week 10, you know, there was a lot of key matchups that we got really lucky on. I want to see how we do this year. I really hope that we get tested this year. Like, I want to see us get a lot of interesting matchups. Because, you know what? I say, and this is coming out of the mouth of, which is one of the best damn players to ever play this game. I feel like we got lucky. And I wanna know. Because if I don't get a good test for this season, I'm not gonna know if we actually fucking were truly tested that year. I mean, we were tested against one of the best players, and that was Richard. Man. And we found a way to sweep him to get to the championship. That was the kind of like the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals in 2009 and then 2020. You know, guys, and you know, I'm not that kind of player at this time. You know, guys, I feel like my arm's just not there right now. Like, I will be shocked if we end up close to the bottom. It's just because my body, it's not in shape. I really should have actually been working out. I still got a little bit of time to actually work out. I got 2 weeks. By Monday, it's going to be a week. I'm gonna count it as a week to go. But, you know, guys, I'm really looking forward to this season. It's going to give me a good test. It is truly going to be an honor to see how I do. Like, I really want to see how I do. Because, you know, I'm gonna look up some old stats, guys, so this way we could talk about, you know, the stats, you know. We're gonna look at both the stats in 2022 from the Summer League and then the Fall League. Excuse me, guys, my stomach's really bothering me today. Ugh. I really hope I don't bowl like this in real life. I'm doing terrible. Because I have been really off as of late, except for last week or 2 weeks ago. Man, that second game was incredible. And that's because I had my baby with me, my ball. That ball's my baby. Alright. Ooh, fucking split, man. Hate these fucking splits. That's why I got to go and practice, guys, at least before at least this week, before I have to go and do my actual fucking dynamic duo. I got 1 week, so this is gonna be my final week to practice. I might use my last $6 to go practice. So this way I could actually get a good practice in. But hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn the music of the game back on. That will be my music for at least the commercial. I will be right back. What the fudge? Why isn't the music playing? Okay. Is it because I turned it off inside a game? I don't know. The fuck? I might have to go back into a quick game. Just so I can turn that back on while I'm fucking actually going to do what I gotta do.
Thrilled you're here with us today, Rob Stone.
Why does it frick? That makes no fucking sense. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'll be back. Okay, and we are back. Thanks for being very patient, guys. So, continuing our discussion about the dynamic duo. So, it's been 4 months and 18 days since the 2022 championship, where I had a chance to lock up the championship. The situation was I win the sweep. I needed to get at least 2 games, and he needed to lose, and I would have locked up the championship, but that didn't work. But that did not work in my favor. So, I ended up losing to someone who ended up with one of the best averages in the league. And, you know, guys, when you're in the league for so long as both me and that guy were, and it's basically like Denver and the Seahawks, you know. Look at them. They had the #1 defense taking on the #1 offense. He had the #1. It was like I had the #1 offense and he had the #1 defense because he averaged a higher score than me, and I just couldn't do nothing against him. Why did it take me to career mode? I didn't even go to career mode. I went to quick mode. Okay. Single player is what I wanted. Thank you. Yes. I want to practice. Alone. Stupid game. But yeah. Boom. Like, you know, guys, when you are as great a bowler as the two of us were, for sure, then you definitely know. Because, you know, guys, it was definitely a hell of a fight for me. You know, I tried my hardest. Because that was the first time I made it to the championship in franchise history. Would have made it in 2019. But we came up short. And we would have ended a very short drought of having no trophy. But yeah. I got robbed in 2019 of 3rd place, ended in a tie. I ended up in 4th place, where Ashley ended up in 6th place. Now in 2023, this is a different story. I battled all the way into the championship, swept 3 different people to get there, and pretty much ended up getting swept. You know. And, guys, getting swept, it don't feel too good. That was a very painful moment, after I had promised myself I was going to get me that championship a season ago prior to having that losing record. I said I'd win it for Nana. I said I'd win it for Leroy. I said I'd make it to the championship too. I at least succeeded in keeping that promise. In making it to that damn championship. And I'm damn proud of myself. And we'll see if that's going to be the same scenario this year. I don't know exactly what is going to happen. It's going to be pretty damn interesting. Because yeah, it's going to be rough. So I gotta be ready. I can't screw up like I did last season, guys. That was too many mistakes in the championship. Too many gutter balls, too many too many missed chances, too many splits. We had one of the best chances to lock up the #1 seed, and because now I'm gonna reveal to you guys the stats. We're gonna look at the stats from first we're gonna look at the 2022 dynamic duo, schedule from excuse me, guys. So view league dashboard. One. That was on a Saturday, guys. May I add. This time it's going to be on a Thursday. Guys, just get ready. I'm going to review, the standings for the 2020. So the champions were Bert and Ernie, so that made us basically the runner-up in the championship. But we didn't get the trophy because we didn't get second place. We ended up in 4th with a 56% chance won. But you know what? We would have got 3rd place had we beat Luke and Jesse. They were a new team in the dynamic duo in their first inaugurated season. That's just as bad as the Broncos losing to Jacksonville. So, we finished the season with a 31-24 record, and one of the highest handicap percentages of this season too. And a team that had the lowest pins made it to the championship. We had 7,240. And the team that annihilated us had 10,523. Whew. And our average was 166. Theirs was 250. So that was really, really bad. So nobody expected us to win that series. So you know, it's not like we had a too bad of a shot. Now, as for the 2022 Summer League, I really don't want to be reminded of this. The previous champion was my buddy. Or wait, he was actually the previous champion was Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. I'm thinking of the year before. I'm the 2021 champion. My bad. Anyway. Who knows? Maybe in 2023 it could be me and Daniel. Anyway. The championship was basically Scooby-Doo and Shaggy and Trixie and Speed Racer. Scooby-Doo finished with 43 wins, 17 losses. Speed Racer and Trixie ended up with a 40.5 record and 19 loss record, and then Elsa with a 38-22 record. Ashley ended up where I am, but with 4 more wins. Man, I'm kind of scared to tell you guys where we were. We weren't in last place, I will say that. We were in 14th place. We had 24 wins, 36 losses, and we had more pins that year. What the fuck? Man, that's embarrassing. Swap that team and put it with the 2022 fall team. I bet you we would have ended up in the championship if I would have ended up having the confidence that I had in the fall. But I didn't because I fell apart. My heart just dropped. I would have had 36 wins. Still would have ended up losing the damn. Still probably would have ended up fucking in 4th, but you know what? Would have had Ashley probably in 5th or 6th place. But, you know, still would have had one of the highest fucking pins in history. We gotta get back to that team. We need to get back to being that team. Because we fell off from that team. We were a bad team, but we had 8,000 pins. We were only 2,000 pins away from 1,000. Or 10,000 pins. And we could let's see, where is what's his name? The guy that beat me this year. Bert and Ernie, he was in 10th place. He barely finished above 500. He was barely a 500 team. So, that team barely even finished with a 500 record. So, you know, guys, and maybe we'll see what happens in this season. Anything's possible. Anything is possible because no one knows what the future holds. I could turn this team around once again. We could end up with our second consecutive win in franchise history. I mean, winning record, not in franchise history, but the first time since the freaking inaugurated team season. I mean, this was barely my first freaking winning season since 2019, guys. I have not had a winning record in 4 fucking years. I have not held a damn trophy in 5 years, guys. This could be it. This could be the year that we do it. We need to get our shit together. We need to finally say, this is our year. If you're listening, and man, I really hope you guys are, Nuggets Nation, we need to keep up the energy. Wherever you guys are, cheer on the Nuggets. We need to keep the energy. The Nuggets need to win. That was a ridiculous game last night. We almost pulled it off, even with those bullcrap refs. You know, guys, it feels good. Feels good. Feels good. I'm going to tell you guys, it felt good being in a championship, and it's going to feel good once I get back to a championship, because you know what? I know what it felt like for Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets when they were in the bubble. I know what it felt like for freaking Carmelo Anthony when he ended up against the Lakers in 2009. I saw what it felt like to be the Rockies when they went to the World Series. I felt what the Avalanche felt in 2001 and 96. And I felt what it felt like with the Broncos when they ended up in the Super Bowl and they lost. I know the pain. I know the pain of losing. Because you know what? It drives the person. You know, it's gotta give you something to drive off of to get back to that championship. It may not be this year, guys. Who's to say I go back in there and I don't make it? Let's say I don't make it, guys. Let's say I end up finishing top 10. You know, I won't even feel disappointed. I would not be disappointed. Because, you know, I would just smile and say, you know what? I just gotta try harder. Because, you know what? That just means I really gotta push to get back. I really gotta try harder. Because the fact is, I gave it my all in 2022, guys. After finishing with a 24-36 record and turned it around, ended up with a fucking 31-24 fucking record. That is what makes me laugh, is I flipped it around. I minused 5 fucking losses, turned it into... Actually, I should have had 5 more wins. But I ended up with a few ties. You know, but, you know, either way, the fact about it all is, I fought like hell. And I'm proud. And, you know, when I made it to the championship, and I couldn't do it all, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I felt all the pressure in the world. I took my auntie's advice. I enjoyed the moment. I just took a breath. But I still lost. And it sucks. But you know what, guys? Just like any other team, just like the Broncos when we lost to the fucking Seahawks, which I still believe we're gonna fucking eventually get payback on those fucking Seahawks. I eventually think we will get our revenge on them motherfuckers. I really believe that. I believe we'll even get our revenge on the Giants, the 49ers, even though the team isn't called the Redskins anymore. I believe we'll get our revenge on Washington. I believe we'll get our revenge on all those teams that beat us in the Super Bowl. Especially Dallas. As a matter of fact, we're already getting our revenge on Dallas because Dallas cannot beat us without Staubach. That's the funny thing. No quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys has been able to beat us since Staubach. And they almost had us with Tony Romo back in the day. That's the thing. But you know, guys, I feel good. I feel good. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I have. I don't really have a lot more to talk about. I pretty much talked enough about my dynamic duo. But if you guys have anything you want to ask me, just hit me up, comment on the channel, and I'll be able to respond when I get the chance. Thank you, guys. Week 1 will be on my Facebook. I always stream the games on my Facebook. I don't stream on my YouTube channel anymore because it takes forever to upload it for some other... I don't know, maybe this year I might upload it this year to my channel. Now that I got hotspot, 2 different phones. We'll see. Alright, guys. Well, stay tuned for the next live stream. Love y'all. Rock it up.